Over the past few weeks, we have reported on Vista Outdoors selling all of its ammo production facilities. And the problem we had with that was who they actually sold it to. Because they sold it to a very small company from the Czech Republic, Revelist, and it's owned by a guy who is around 30 years old from the Czech Republic. And according to Forbes, he's worth $2 billion. Now, he purchased all these ammo production facilities and the brands and all that stuff for $1.91 billion. And I had communicated that that feels like a problem to me because it seems like he doesn't have any money. Now, what we've also been hearing reported on is that all of the Vista Outdoors production has stopped, mostly production of civilian handgun ammo. Ultimately, I believe it's because, one, the military is paying for all the raw materials of their ammo. So that doesn't really cost Vista Outdoors much at all. As a matter of fact, they're making a small fortune off of it. But in addition to that, there's also this belief that there's a stockpile of ammo that Vista Outdoors has, and we'll do a further report on that this weekend. But ultimately, what I believe may be happening is they don't have the money to produce civilian ammo. And I knew that. That's not a secret. They know that. I mean, $2 billion, if you have $2 billion, you spent 1.91 to purchase it, you're kind of out of money at that point. There's been massive layoffs throughout Vista Outdoors, primarily in the commercial production facilities. So ultimately what I believe they're trying to do is they clearly don't have the money to run these facilities. And with a stockpile that they supposedly have on hand that they're not releasing to the general public of commercial ammo, they're waiting for it to dry up, and then they're going to increase prices because they've seen in Americans that we kind of freak out and we go pay whatever we're willing to pay for ammo just to get a hold of it. I believe that ultimately their goal is to not spend money, but to make money. And you know, when it comes to business practices, obviously that's a wise business practice. But when it comes to producing civilian ammo in a very uncertain world, this is terrible. This is terrible. And ultimately, what we've also heard is that as layoffs have continued throughout Revelist, that it's really more upper management that's profiting off of this. And again, they don't really have to do anything. They just have to sit on their ammo, continue to produce government ammo, and ultimately just wait for all that to play out. So, and then they can raise their prices. Any thoughts or insight, definitely put that below. I would like to take a moment and say that if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please click that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is below. The most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.